Hello everyone, I'm Ashu Beast and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Unfiltered Learning. I'm really happy you're here today. If this is your first time watching, welcome. You're in the right place. Today we're not only going to talk about motivation, at the same time, you'll learn new English vocabulary, natural expressions, and real spoken English that Americans use in everyday life. So relax, enjoy this conversation, and learn English naturally. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment telling me what topic you'd like me to cover next. Your support helps this community grow, and I truly appreciate it. Now let me ask you something. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," how do you feel? Do you answer right away? Or does your mind suddenly go blank? Have you ever thought, "I know who I am"? So why is this question so difficult? Think about that for a second. It's a simple question. But sometimes the simplest questions are the hardest to answer. Here's today's first vocabulary word: identity. Identity means who you are, your personality, your values, your experiences, and the things that make you unique. Most people think introducing yourself is about saying your name, your age, or your job. That's only the surface. Your real story goes much deeper than that. My name is Ashu Beast. But that's not my whole story. I enjoy learning. I love helping people improve their English. I believe confidence can change someone's life. Those things are also part of who I am. And here's something I've learned. People don't remember every fact about you. They remember how you made them feel. That's why your introduction should sound human, not perfect. Imagine meeting someone at a coffee shop. If they say, "Hi, my name is John. I'm 25 years old." You'll probably smile and say hello. But if they say, "Hi, I'm John. I love traveling because every new place teaches me something about life." Now you're curious. You want to ask another question. That's how real conversations begin. Today's next expression is break the ice. To break the ice means to make people feel comfortable at the beginning of a conversation. A simple smile, a friendly question, or a short personal story can break the ice. You don't need perfect English to connect with people. You just need honesty. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I met someone at an English event. He spoke very slowly. He made grammar mistakes. Sometimes he stopped in the middle of a sentence because he couldn't remember the right word. But you know what? Everyone loved talking to him. Why? Because he listened carefully. He smiled. He laughed at his own mistakes. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. He was trying to connect. And there's a big difference. Today's vocabulary word is genuine. Genuine means real, honest, and not pretending to be someone else. People trust genuine people. Have you ever noticed that the most interesting people aren't always the smartest people? Sometimes they're simply the most authentic. They aren't afraid to say, "I don't know. I've never tried that. Can you teach me?" That takes confidence. Real confidence isn't pretending to know everything. Real confidence is being comfortable enough to keep learning. Let that sink in. Here's another expression Americans use all the time. Be yourself. It sounds simple, but it might be the best advice you'll ever hear. Don't try to sound like someone else. Don't compare your journey to another person's success. Your voice matters because it's yours, and that's exactly what makes it valuable. Now let me ask you another question. If someone met you today, what 3 words would they use to describe you? Kind? Funny, quiet, hardworking, or maybe you're still figuring that out. And that's okay. Here's today's next vocabulary word: potential. Potential means the ability to become something greater in the future. Think of a tiny seed. When you look at it, you don't see a giant tree, but the tree is already inside the seed. It just needs time, care, and patience. People are the same way. Your potential is already inside you. The question isn't whether you have it. The question is whether you're willing to grow. And here's something I've learned. Growth feels uncomfortable. When you learn English, you might feel embarrassed. When you start a new job, you might feel nervous. When you meet new people, you might wonder if they'll like you. That's completely normal. Every new beginning feels a little awkward. Today's expression is step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is where everything feels safe and familiar. But nothing amazing happens if you stay there forever. Imagine trying to learn how to swim without ever getting into the water. It doesn't work. You have to take that first step. I remember a time when I was afraid to speak in front of people. My hands would shake. My heart would race. I'd think, what if I forget what I want to say? But one day I realized something. The audience wasn't waiting for me to fail. They were hoping I'd do well. That changed everything. Sometimes the biggest battle isn't with other people. It's with the voice inside your own head. Today's vocabulary word is mindset. Mindset means the way you think about yourself and the world around you. A positive mindset doesn't mean life is always easy. It means you believe you can learn, improve, and keep moving forward. Think about a child learning to read. They don't quit because they don't know every word. They keep practicing. 1 page becomes 10 pages. 10 pages become 1 book. 1 book becomes a habit. Success grows the same way. 1 small step at a time. 1 honest effort at a time. Here's another American expression. Keep showing up. It means don't quit. Keep trying. Even when progress feels slow. Even when nobody notices. Because every time you show up, you're becoming stronger than yesterday. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine meeting yourself 5 years from now. What kind of person do you want to become? Someone who gave up because life was difficult? Or someone who kept learning even when things weren't easy? Your future self is being created by the choices you make today, not tomorrow. Today. So if your dream is to speak English confidently, start with 1 sentence. If your dream is to travel, learn 1 new word today. If your dream is to inspire others, become the kind of person who never stops growing. Remember this quote, small actions repeated every day create extraordinary results. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen if you refuse to quit. And one day, someone will ask, how did you become so confident? You'll smile, because you'll remember every small step that brought you there. And here's the beautiful part. Confidence doesn't arrive all at once. It grows quietly. Every conversation you have, every mistake you make, every challenge you face, every time you choose courage instead of fear, those moments are shaping you into someone stronger. Today's vocabulary word is resilient. Resilient means being able to recover after something difficult happens. Life will test you. Some days you'll feel motivated. Other days you won't. Some people will support your dreams. Others may laugh at them. Don't let someone else's opinion become your reality. Here's something I truly believe. The people who change their lives aren't always the smartest. They're the ones who refuse to stop learning. That's why you're here today. Not just to improve your English, but to improve yourself. Language is more than words. Language is confidence. Language is opportunity. Language helps you connect with people, share your ideas, and open doors you never thought possible. Think about this for a second. A year from now, where do you want to be? Still saying, I'll start tomorrow. Or looking back and saying, I'm so glad I started. Time moves forward whether we act or not. So why not move forward with it? Today's expression is take the leap. It means to make a brave decision even when you don't know exactly what will happen. Every successful person has taken that leap at least once. Not because they were fearless. Because they believed growth was worth the risk. Maybe your leap is speaking English with someone for the first time. Maybe it's applying for a new job. Maybe it's starting the business you've been dreaming about. Whatever your leap is, take it. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Remember this. Your future isn't built by one big decision. It's built by hundreds of small choices that nobody else sees. Choose to read 1 more page. Choose to practice 1 more sentence. Choose to believe in yourself 1 more time. Those choices matter, and one day they'll become your story. When people ask, tell me about yourself, you'll no longer be afraid. Because you won't just talk about your name or your job. You'll talk about your journey. You'll talk about what you've learned. You'll talk about the challenges that made you stronger. And people won't just hear your words. They'll feel your confidence. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one final thought. Never let fear introduce you to the world. Let your courage do it. Your story is still being written. Your best chapter may be the one you haven't lived yet. So keep learning, keep growing. Keep believing that every single day is another chance to become the person you're meant to be. If today's message inspired you, I have a small challenge. Go down to the comments and introduce yourself in English. Write 3 or 4 sentences. Tell us your name, where you're from, what your dream is, and one thing you're doing today to get closer to that dream. I'd love to read your comments. And I'm sure this amazing community will encourage you too. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Unfiltered Learning, and share this video with someone who needs a little motivation today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm AshuBeast. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.